we got this guy. Michael Revelant. He's kind of an interesting, funny guy. I'm not gonna lie, if this gets boring, I'm gonna fast forward because sometimes he's a little bit long-winded. But in general, I like his content. I'm curious to see what he says. He says PSL versus YSL versus CSF. So PSL is Professional Skateboard League. YSL is YouTuber Mike Mo's competition. YSL is YouTuber Skate League, Gifted Haters competition. And then this one is Competitive Flatground Skating, Dumb Data's competition. We're in the age of creator competitions. I guess he's just gonna like review them. I'm kind of curious to see what he says as just like a general average fan, like discussing them kind of. So let's see.
So we have CFS, Dumb Data's, Skate League. We've got PSL.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gifted Hater is gonna make his own PSL. Like, it makes sense for him to make a YouTuber version of PSL. So it seems like that's what's coming.
Mike Mo Skate League. And then we've got YSL, Gifted Haters Skate League.
I guess we should emphasize that the YSL is like a joke, quote unquote, whereas PSL is like serious. And then like CFS, I guess, is like halfway serious. And I guess it's not a joke. I guess CSF is more serious. It's trying to be like Battle of the Barracks.
All right, so this is why I like CFS and YSL better than PSL, because of the personalities. Watch Brian Arnett.
Is he really low?
No!
So he breaks his board in this game of skate.
That's ass. You got a backup board? My homie said I could use his.
He just takes the letter, and he's just a good sport. And he's
Yeah. All right. Hey, good sport. Dude, that's great.
he's such a good sport. He just keeps playing on his
Why we put subtitles on the whole thing, Michael? I don't think we needed to do that.
broken board, just laughs it off. So a skateboard is a toy. It's a child's plaything. And whenever we take it serious, we look kind of cringy. It's like if a guy played with yo-yos every day, but he took it really serious. And other guys who played with yo-yos every day, he called posers. Nobody likes seeing someone...
You know what? I feel like magicians would be similar to skating. I feel like there's magicians out there doing core tricks, and then other magicians are doing gimmicky viral tricks, and the core magicians say, hell, that guy's whack. He's whack. I guarantee you that's a thing. Maybe not in yo-yo, but I feel like magic, it would be more likely to be possible.
Themselves too seriously. That's why the infamous Sean versus Sean game of skate went viral for all the wrong reasons.
So this is why YSL is better than PSL. In YSL, Gifted Hater had a lot of humor, the judges had humor, everybody had a lot of personality, and that takes intelligence. They knew what to say and when to say it. I watched PSL with my girlfriend last night, and she really enjoyed it. She was impressed with the skating, but she fell asleep because it's boring. They skated stairs for 2 hours.
I understand what he's saying, and I agree to an extent, but at the same time, he watched YSL because he already likes these creators. The reason that Mike Mo's trying to get people to watch PSL is to get someone that doesn't know about these people, that doesn't have affinity with these people, to watch skateboarding in the kind of like the dumbest, like the most dumbed down, easy to digest format that's like competitive. So like they're trying to achieve different things. So like comparing them is a little bit never gonna go smoothly. Especially like Gifted Haters one is YouTuber Skate League. Only people in it are like established creators that already have a following. Whereas like, yeah, of course all these skaters are famous in the thing, but they're also just like not really showcasing their personality. I mean, I guess you had Niger in it. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to achieve different purposes.
It's like doing the exact same trick for 2 hours. All right, non-skateboarders don't understand the difference between different flip tricks. They see a trick and they're like, oh, nice flippity-doo. They don't understand the difference between your kick flip flippity-doo and your laser flip flippity-doo. So when you're skating around a non-skater, just do your easiest flippity-doo, just land it, roll away, they'll think you're a good skater.
I mean, I agree with him, but at the same time, if I watch baseball, I don't know what a curveball, a fastball, a stickball, or whatever else is. All I know is they've pitched and it's either a hit or a miss. That's what he's trying to go for, is that like, yeah, you don't know that it's a heel flip or a kick flip, but you watch the score. Oh, they got a point. Oh, they didn't get a point. That's what Mike Mo's trying to achieve, you know? So like, I don't think you can just say non-skater doesn't understand skating, never cater to non-skater. I don't think that's fully valid.
You try to do a laser flip downstairs and you keep missing it for an hour, they're going to be like, this guy doesn't know how to skate. Most people don't understand the difference between flip tricks. They really don't even see it. During this game of skate, my girlfriend...
A previous person that I used to know, a girl that did not know anything about skating, I would say to her, watch this. And I do a tray and I go, okay, now tell me, is this different to this? And then I would do a 360 shove and I say, what was the difference? And they go, they were the exact same. And then I go, watch again, tray, and then 3 shove. And I go, what's the difference? They go, I don't know. So like, he's kind of right. He's kind of right about that.
Everyone's like,
Jennifer,
that,
yes,
right?
maybe, allegedly.
She's seen me skate a lot. She kind of thought I could do it. You guys know I couldn't do any of this stuff down this huge set. But I just tell her, yeah. I mean, you've seen me kickflip a 5.
Damn, he is a poser.
Thing I could do all
He's a poser to impress his girlfriend. He's the definition of a poser right now.
And somebody that doesn't skate really doesn't get it. I couldn't kickflip that double set, obviously. I'd probably get hurt trying. I possibly could if I really, really tried, but I'm not going to do it. I'd get a heel bruise and I wouldn't be able to skate for a week. To make skateboarding entertaining to the masses, it has to be funny. It just doesn't work.
I don't agree. I mean, he's saying personality driven will drive more non-skaters to skating. Kind of true that when Sheckler was in his peak, he does a demo, there's all teenage girls that don't know about skating. When Bam would do a demo, there's all people that want to see Bam that don't really care about skating. Like, yeah, maybe kind of, but I don't feel like that's super relevant to this competition. I feel like it's pretty clear what the PSL was trying to achieve. And like what he's kind of suggesting is that the direction decision was wrong and that he should try a different direction, I guess. But I think if you committed to the direction that Mike Mo chose, I think everything was fine. I could understand why someone doesn't like that direction though at the same time.
As a sport, it's not basketball, it's not football, it's not cool enough, it's not going to make it on ESPN. It has to have personality and it has to be funny. That's what skate.
Yeah, back in the day, street skating got big. The skaters had a lot more personality. Today's skaters are like emotionless drones. With the screen name, Broken Skater 1972. I've never seen a more applicable username. So shout out to you, Broken Skater. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that. I feel like the main reason people feel like that is there's an oversaturation of talent right now. So back in the early days, everyone was innovating and there was way less pro skaters. There was way less going on. It's harder to consume media. So there was kind of all eyes on like a few people. So you knew a little bit more about them. But now there's infinite people that are so good that you'll never know about, that will never have a sponsor, but everyone is super good. So it's like, I agree, it is a little bit more emotionless right now.
Skateboarding is. If it was a superhero, it'd be Spider-Man. It has to have those witty puns. It can't make it on its own. People just don't care. It's not going to be.
I enjoyed PSL, but it was too long. Yeah, Mike Mo agreed it was too long.
I hope everyone's endeavors make it, but it's just so boring. How could anybody watch 2 hours of people skating stairs? At least in Street League, they were skating different obstacles. They might skate some stairs, then they'd skate a ledge, then they'd skate a quarter pipe. At least in the X Games, they were skating different obstacles. 2 hours of skating the stairs to the average person is going to be unwatchable. It's so boring. I'm excited to see what...
I don't know. But like, if you say, hey, this competition is only people jumping downstairs and flipping board and spinning or whatever. It's like, okay, sounds a little bit boring, but also kind of cool still. Jumping downstairs, landing on board is cool. Think about baseball. This competition is throwing ball and trying to hit ball and running around. That sounds way more boring than people skating stairs. Skating stairs is super exciting. Oh, are they going to slam? Are they going to get smoked? Are they going to land it? Are they going to break their board? I feel like in baseball, it's like, yeah, are they going to score the point or are they not going to score the point? There's like a bit less excitement, a bit less like variables. So like, I don't think it's valid either.
What Gifted Hater has to say.
A lot of people find baseball boring.
PSL. It'd be interesting to see him.
Maybe I picked the wrong analogy.
Compare it to YSL or Dumb Data's Skate League I'm also interested to hear what you guys have to say, or what all the small channels have to say about this. All right, so I need this video to get some views, so Slap Magazine incels, if you guys could take a break from playing Fortnite and post this on Slap Magazine's forum, you can write something mean about me, say, oh, I didn't like how he smiled or how he had a positive attitude.
We got 500 views.
That's so cringe. Having negative energy, saying negative things, having negative self-talk, having negative...
I think his title could have been better, because this is targeted only to core skaters. Even I would barely click this. It's like hard to understand. He should have titled it like, which skate competitions are the most entertaining, or something.
Thoughts, having negative words or actions, dwelling on the negative actually makes your life worse. There's scientific evidence to back.
I find soccer boring, but it's the biggest sport in the world. Yeah,
smile.
It's literally the simplest thing ever. Men stand, or players stand, and kickball try get in net. I think like flipping board in unique ways, slamming downstairs is more interesting than that.
It actually releases endorphins. It will improve your life. Get off the computer for a second, go outside. Don't be afraid of the sun.
All right, you don't need to talk this much to the incels.
For you. Actually try skateboarding.
Let's lock in.
Rather than just talking about it on Slap. So this is hard for some people to understand, but sometimes the average person enjoys watching someone skate who's not really good at skating. They like watching games of skate with people who actually miss tricks occasionally. So
non-skater likes to watch Andy Anderson. Non-skater watches Andy Anderson. Whoa, he barely ever bails. He does all this unique shit. He does all this cool stuff all the time. Hell yeah, brother. That's what non-skater wants to watch. So should we make a competition that caters to Andy Anderson?
So the reason there has to be pain and evil in the world is because if everything was perfect all the time, the world would be a very boring place. Every story would lack a plot. It'd just be like, hey, Jack and Jill had a great time and everything went perfectly. The end. No, they have to fall down the hill. And sometimes other people enjoy. I
feel like he's losing the contention here.
Skateboard. That's why some of these small channels with average skateboarders that aren't pro do really well. I feel like I can relate more.
The title should be Tim the Tool Man Critiques Skateboarding. And you're saying this is the Amityville Horror House. He should have put a jump scare in here. If you want more YouTube engagement, Michael, if you put a jump scare in here at the back, someone creeps up behind you and jump scares, that would have been lit.
Watching revive games of skate. Like,
you gotta think outside the box, dog. We're trying to get the non-skaters' attention.
I can relate to that more than I can relate to
the subtitles ain't enough.
Popping all of his tricks really high and landing them perfectly every time. That's just not how I skate. And sometimes that's why Local Joe did so good, because he wasn't that good. He was average.
So it's interesting. If you guys know who Local Joe was, he was a skater that like wasn't particularly good, but he was making videos about skateboarding. Why is he whispering? Yeah, I mean, I've like turned everything to the max. This guy's screen name, it used to be his name, which I believe was Michael Relevant. Damn it. But now he changed it to Average Adult Skateboarder, which is kind of like almost like a nod to Local Joe, like acknowledging that Local Joe was doing the right thing.
That set of stairs. I might put some vert knee pads on. It inspires me, and I just feel like there's a lot of. That's why Local Joe did so good, because he wasn't that good. He was average. I just feel like there's a lot of people that are in
I don't want to see average skaters all the time. I agree. But Local Joe was a little bit unique, where it was the perspective of your sort of average relatable skater, and they go, oh damn, he's been struggling with tray flips. He's my favorite influencer guy to watch, because now I'm struggling with tray flips and it's more relatable. Whereas when I watch Brian Arnett or whatever, he just does tray flips so easily.
I think it's cool sometimes to watch guys who are really good at skating. Sometimes it inspires me and it inspires other people. Personally, I could not do those tricks down that set of stairs. I'd have to really push myself to even.
I feel like he's rambling now.
That set of stairs. I might put some vert knee pads on and a helmet and actually do it. But I just don't ollie stairs. I skate mini ramps. I skate vert a little bit. I skate ramps. I can board slide a handrail. But actually ollieing a gap is my least favorite kind of skateboarding. because it really does hurt. I am fat. I don't know if you guys noticed,
What the fuck?
but I am well over 200 pounds.
What the heck? I mean, he's trying to be relatable, I guess.
And this isn't me trying to hate on Mike Mo or anything. I definitely don't hate Mike Mo. I wish he never got hurt and he could still skate at the level that he used to. That has got to be painful. I hate that for him. I hope he succeeds. I hope everybody succeeds. I hope all these YouTube channels succeed. I hope the best for everybody.
Thank you.
It's all love. I just
One love.
personally thought it was kind of boring.
He was bigger, he lost weight. Let's go. Why is he negative self-talk? He should say, I might not be the best, but I'm on the journey. Instead of just
Maybe you could switch
negative.
it up a little bit. Have
Come
a little
on,
bit more,
framing
like,
is
trash
important.
talking. That's all I'm saying. I get heel bruises on flat ground.
Oh shit, he's under me now.
Like doing flat ground flip
Just
tricks.
random driving
I
scene.
remember when I first got out of high school, I was a little heavier at that time too. and I
Random
thought,
driving scene out of
I'm never
nowhere.
going to be able to skate ledges again. I'm just going to be able to skate mini ramp for the rest of my life. It's all right. I was like, oh well, I'm old. I'm 18. I'm too old to skate ledges. Here I am, several years later, still skating ledges. So honestly, I enjoyed PSL the least.
So in Australia, if you've made a video of you driving, holding this mic, recording, and post on YouTube, you might get in trouble, honestly. Midlife crisis at 18 is wild. Yes, come on, at least wait to 33, dog.
Competitions.
I think he's older than me though. I
like
think this guy's like 35.
Funny stuff. And there was nothing funny. I think Brian Arnett said something in the background that was kind of funny at one time in the contest, and that was the best part of the contest. Gifted Hater had the best skate contest because he didn't take things seriously.
I'm so busy, I have to
He
record
joked
this while I
around.
drive.
They had fun. The judges had personalities.
I'm 40 and still
just
love skating
didn't
ledges, flat
work.
rails, and rails. Let's go. He
The
needs a
way
bigger
you
mic. The audio
succeed in
sucks.
skateboarding
Yeah, he.
on YouTube
I feel like he
is
needed
through
to bump it
personality.
up.
That's what you see with people like Sam Tabor.
My shit's literally
Andy
maxed
Schrock,
out.
People who made it. It takes a certain kind of intelligence. This contest was good for the kind of skaters that really like sports. If you are a skate jock and it's all about competition to you, you only care about competition and sports, this is the contest for you. But I feel like most skaters hate sports. Maybe they didn't have a father growing up. They were hurt when it comes to sports, something like that. But most skaters are not into
Yeah, he's driving, isn't he?
competitive sports. All right, so the market for skateboarding
was.
is really small. The market for skate jocks who are
But see, what's interesting here is in raw views, I'm pretty sure PSL got more raw views than both of those competitions. Let's go. I like skate hat. What are we going to PSL? You think it works? Oh, it does. Yeah, like look, 345k. So it extremely crushed YSL by like 2x. Yeah, and like this was 10 months ago. What was YSL 2? Okay, so it crushed it by like a little bit, not by a whole lot, but I don't know. It's interesting.
skateboarders and they're into sports, it's microscopic. I mean, there's hardly anyone like that. I don't think you can take skateboarding, especially skating stairs, something that's so niche, and turn it into something mainstream like basketball or soccer. Here's the thing about basketball,
Randomly throws that you're gonna
soccer,
die.
baseball, they're extremely
He's trying to be
simple.
edgy. He's trying to be
There's not
funny
a
and
lot
edgy.
to it. You take the ball and you put it in the hole. That's most sports. And when you put that ball in that hole, you get a point. With skateboarding, there's a lot of physics involved. It's complicated. The scoring system is more complicated. People are simple, and they like simple things. Most guys just want to see balls go into holes. They don't care about anything else in the world except for balls going in holes, and they
It's not the ball in the hole. It's they want the point to go from 0 to 1. And that's what Mike Mo was trying to do. Skater land, skater fall down, 0 to 1. Yay, sports.
They don't want to care about anything else. They don't want their life to be more complicated. They already have a job that they hate. A skateboarder, on the other hand, is a little different. They're usually kind of artsy. They're kind of alternative. Maybe they were rejected by team sports. The amount of skateboarders, that actually watch basketball or football or actually enjoy team sports, it's so tiny. Like, there's no market there. Where's the personality in professional skateboarding in general? Like, where are the stars? You know, we used to have Bam, Tony Hawk.
Nigel was in it. Nigel was in it. Nigel is a star. And Jamie Foy was in it, the skater of the year. Come on, dog. Come on.
Stars. I think we've made it where you can't have confidence and be a professional skateboarder. You can't have an ego and be a professional skateboarder. We don't have anybody like Kanye with this big...
Do most people in here hate sports? I mean, I would say I don't hate sports, but I would also say, like, I don't follow any leagues and keep up with what players are doing in draft trades and stuff. I'd be like, yo, you want to play basketball? Yeah, the act of playing is fun, but I don't really follow anything or watch any. Like, I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl in 2 hours from now.
Bigger than life personality, because we shame people for having an ego. Everybody's got to have these strict morals. They can't be like, I'm the best. We need skateboarders that are like WWE wrestlers to make an interesting competition. You're gonna have to have skateboarders
don't hate but don't watch. Yeah, that's me.
Each other before the game. We push sportsmanship in skateboarding more than probably any other sport. I don't think Mike Moe can afford Theo Vaughn, but my suggestion...
Bro, Mike Moe, like, unbelievably got Nyjah and Jamie Foy Soddy. Like, he did his thing. This was a pilot ep.
Is get a funny judge. Maybe Theo Vaughn.
This was the preview. This was Ep 0 pilot.
Good judge too. Somebody who's got personality. Somebody who can think on the spot and say funny things on camera. I think Sean Malto has the potential to be funny, but I just didn't hear it.
See, look, I'm finding the value in the rambling, right? What he's saying is in the PSL there was 3 commentators. You know what you should have? Sean Malto can be the expert. Chuck a non-skater in there. The non-skater says, "Oh my god, that was crazy." Non-skater barely understands what's going on. That's not a bad shout. One non-skater, one elite skater, and then they kind of like vibe off each other and say like, "Whoa, I don't know what the hell happened, but that was crazy." I feel like that could be a vibe, so I'll give him that one.
Anything funny or entertaining in that competition. So I am the average adult skateboarder. I'm not better than anybody else. I am so average. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come.
Let's go. Good stuff, Michael. You think I should do a stream with him sometimes? He's kind of a funny guy. I feel like I gotta warm up to him a little bit more because you can kind of see what he's doing, and he sometimes hits, sometimes misses. But shout out to Michael Relevant, average adult skateboarder.